Hi, welcome to Brainy Buzz. This is Premvada, and today we are going to start the JavaScript tutorial. So this is our first tutorial, that is the JavaScript introduction. So we'll see that what is the use of JavaScript, why we are using the JavaScript, what is its significance, and how to write a JavaScript program. So let's start. First of all, I'll tell you that the JavaScript is basically a scripting language. It is basically used for the client-side scripting, not the server-side scripting. That means you have designed a page using the HTML, but you want to do some functionality on the page, and you do not want that like functions to go to your server side and return back the result from there. You do not want to pass it to the server. So that is the reason we use JavaScript, that is the client-side scripting. You have VBScript also for the client-side scripting. Another thing, JavaScript is a lightweight programming language. Another thing, advantages of the JavaScript is that it is easy to learn. It is used to solve like many common problems like validating the inputs, and can be used to create some visually nicer look and feel in the page. Another thing, your JS or JavaScript, you can say that it is embedded in your HTML document. That means wherever you write your HTML program, at there only you will write your JavaScript. Another thing, in the CSS tutorial you might have seen a style tag. Your style tag is used to write the CSS, and it is basically included in the head tag. But your JavaScript is written in script tag, and your script tag can be included in head or body tag wherever you want to place it. Another thing, like in CSS we can also import the external .css file. So over here also in JavaScript we can import a .js file. That means we can place our script code in another file, a JavaScript file, and we can import that file in our code. Now you can see that this script tag is there. It has a language attribute. The language attribute will tell that which language you will be using, whether you want to use the JavaScript or VBScript. Another thing, you have the type. That means whether you want to include, like, use the text slash JavaScript or text slash CSS. In case of JavaScript, we'll be writing text slash JavaScript. Another attribute is src, that is for the source. So over here you will write the path for your .js file. Supposingly if your JS file is in the same folder, the like where your HTML file is there, so you don't need to include any path. But if your JS file is somewhere else, then you need to give the complete path. So it's like you can also give the relative path where your file is saved. Another thing, between the script start and the end tag you can write your code. Here this is normal document.write hello world. That means it will print hello world on your web page. That means document.write means in the document you want to write this particular thing. After that you have comments. Comments are like single line comments include double slash, and multi-line comments include the slash start. So comments are basically used to comment out some code or something that you do not want to put on the web page. Another thing, this is your document.write. This is basically the used to write any text on the web page, and you will write this thing in the script tag. Like you can write hello, or if you want to print everything, this will not print only paragraph, this will also print the paragraph tags. Another thing, some key points are like your semicolon is added after each executable statement. This is basically your code, the client-side code. So wherever you write a coding language, like whether you write in C or C++ or Java or .NET, anywhere, wherever you write a program like an executable statement, you should end it using the semicolon. Another thing, your JavaScript is case sensitive. Your HTML was not case sensitive. Whether you write an HTML tag in capital letters or small letters, it will take. But your JavaScript is case sensitive. If you write capital S and small s, it will be different. Another thing, JavaScript will ignore the extra white spaces. If you want to break a line in several lines, that means you should use the backslash within the text. Now let us see a demo for it. So now I'll remove this basically. So now I have created a normal HTML file with the title as the JavaScript introduction. So when you just run this file, you can see nothing over here, but I'll just write some code in this. This is a sample JavaScript file. So over here you can write the script tag. Supposingly we'll write the script tag over here, and so over here in the type attribute we have several options. So we'll be using the JavaScript. Another attribute we have is the language attribute, and we'll be using JavaScript for it. Oops. Let me put it JavaScript. Another thing, if you want you can put the source, or like here we are not putting any source, so let's close the script tag. So now here we can put document.write. Now in the brackets, and after this line you have to write this semicolon. So I just want to print hello world. So let's save it and run this file. Now you can say the hello world is there, and this is a simple JavaScript file. They are coming in the same line, but you can also put it like BR tag over here. So now I can see that these are in the separate lines. I'll put another break over here, and now you can see that we have put this script tag in the head section. Now I'll just put it in the body part of the HTML. So now let's save it and refresh it. So now you can see that the hello world is coming after the statement, because your script tag is after your this particular line. So you can put your script tag in your head tag or the body tag. It's the same and it is the same thing, but it's like it's if you put it in the head tag, it will be printed in the starting of the web page, but if you put it in the body tag, it will be printed after the line that you have mentioned. Thanks and have a nice day.